Listen, I don't really care about the Super Bowl. I really don't, not even a little bit. But it is funny how the media has to politicize everything. So just a quick segment here before I get to my meat and potatoes. Liz Cheney, losing her mind, thinks she owns the Republican Party. And let the book burning begin. I got those segments. And a segment by Tucker Carlson you're going to want to watch about the absolutely dreadful Shepard Smith. I got a story there for you you're not going to want to miss. First, so the Washington Post have to politicize everything, of course, even the Super Bowl, a football game where some people wanted to just watch in peace, but that wasn't going to happen. There was a political agenda the whole time. Washington Post wonders, this is not a joke, folks. Do the Buccaneers embody Tampa Bay's love of pirates? The Buccaneers embody that. Is that a problem? How brutal outlaws became romanticized by Jamie L.H. Goodall, who apparently has nothing else of any benefit to society to write about. This article reminds me of a book I read one time. It was about, what was it called? Women Who Make the World Worse or something. It was she's since passed. And it was about liberal women who have really damaged the women's movement in the United States. This reminds me, this should be under the title, Reporters Who Make the World Worse. Is this really, was this a big issue? Before you sat down, if you decided to subject yourself to the political propaganda of the NFL and watch the Super Bowl yesterday, right? Is this really a thing that people were terrified about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers romanticizing pirate outlaws? Apparently it is a thing if you have nothing else to talk about. You're a liberal writing for the Washington Post, and you're desperate to get clickbait articles run. Here's the New York Times on the Super Bowl. In Tampa, Super Bowl celebrations bring super spreader concerns. That's fascinating because the New York Times really didn't seem to care about super spreader concerns when it was a celebration after Joe Biden, the election and all that kind of stuff happened. I phrased that way for a reason. Let's see, headline number 2 from the New York Times. Didn't seem to care much at all. Hat tip, by the way, Red Steez on social media for showing us this. Yeah, they weren't too concerned about how come I don't see that? There you go. All right, we get back home getting used to my own thing. A rollicking New York City celebration for Biden's win well into the night. They didn't seem to care much about that. So let's not waste a little time about that. It's just the Super Bowl did happen and all its political propaganda yesterday. So I wanted to make sure you knew that even though the Super Bowl and the NFL are all in on leftist propaganda, they don't really care. Proving my point again that liberal hacks and lunatics in the media who have no lives sit in their mommy's basement and write ridiculous clickbait pieces will never give you a pass, NFL. The NFL could give a zero-interest loan to BLM and Antifa for $3 to $4 billion. They could probably afford it, the NFL, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll be called a super spreader event by the New York Slimes. You'll be you're the Yuccaneers, the whole Chris Berman, the Yuccaneers. Their team names will be called out for being not politically sensitive enough. It doesn't make a difference.